Happy Friday, everyone. Well, we've got a cold front moving across the state, so we're dealing with rain. And tell you what, some may be dealing with rain for a while. Let me show you what I mean. Let's start 8 a.m. this morning, and I do think this is when the activity is going to be most widespread across the state. Now, the best chance of rain for the morning commute in the central part of the state. Now, there are some gaps in the activity, but we've got to call it scattered showers. Osceola, Des Moines, Waterloo, Mason City. Smaller chance in the far eastern, far western part of the state. I can't completely rule out a shower, but the chance does look lower compared to the central part of the state. And look at the temperature difference. You can tell there's a cold front because sitting in the low 70s in the Quad Cities, below 50s in Sioux City. So the front is going to keep moving to the east, but also slowing down. Now, I think the activity is actually going to pick up in the Quad Cities around lunchtime. And this is probably going to be the wettest part of the day in the Quad Cities. And I do think there's going to be some redevelopment. I do think some storms are going to fire up. The good news is it doesn't look like they're going to be severe storms. I think these are going to be weak thunderstorms. It'll probably be a combination of showers and storms. It's not a guarantee we're going to see storms, but I do want to mention that some storms are probably going to fire up. And again, most likely time early afternoon hours. Because notice, still sitting at 70 degrees in the Quad Cities, but not that warm anywhere else. So this is where the front is going to be right over you. And then it is going to push to the east, but it's going to stall out. And so that's going to keep the rain chance going for the far eastern part of the state. So this is 4 o'clock. So maybe you're driving home from work, dry in Waterloo, Mason City, Sioux City, but got to keep an outside chance in Iowa City and still a chance for showers. I don't think any more storms at this point, but still a chance for showers around the Quad Cities down to Burlington. And notice how the temperature has dropped in the Quad Cities, so we're actually going to cool a little bit once the front clears us. And probably we'll be sitting in the upper 60s. And then for everybody else, we're looking at high temperatures in the mid to upper 60s in the state. Not as windy as yesterday. Everywhere in the state, though, I've got to call it a breezy day. Gusts 20, 25 miles per hour. What about Friday evening plans? The good news is I think most of the activity is going to be over in Illinois, but I've got to keep a small chance in there, small chance for a couple isolated showers in the Quad Cities. So maybe carry an umbrella just to be safe, but certainly don't cancel your Friday evening plans. Also, it looks like some showers may move back into the far western part of the state for Sioux City, so I've got to keep a small chance of rain there. The driest area, though, where it's most likely going to be completely dry for your Friday evening plans, actually going to be in the central part of the state. Notice even around midnight, got to keep in that small chance of the far western part of the state, far eastern part of the state, but again, the chance smaller compared to what we're going to be seeing over in Nebraska and Illinois. And I actually think we're going to dry out during the overnight hours, briefly. But I think as early as 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, another area of showers is going to be working in for the eastern half of the state. Because that front, again, just stalling out in Illinois. So though we're going to be on the cool side of it, it still looks like we're going to get some showers to work over the eastern half of the state. So there's 10 a.m. There's 3 o'clock. Now, I don't want to call it a wet day tomorrow because look at the gaps that are going to be showing up. But yeah, there's a chance of rain throughout the day. And one of the best chances of rain is going to be in the Quad Cities. The farther east you are, the more likely it is to encounter showers. We've also got to talk about high temperatures for tomorrow because tomorrow, a chilly day. Look at these 50s showing up. Kind of a, not the dead of winter, but a little, let's call it a memory of winter showing up. I mean, high temperatures, mid to upper 50s, that's definitely below normal for this time of year. And also a little bit of a wind chill factor in the far eastern part of the state. Got to call it breeze there, but for the central and western part of the state, there's not going to be much wind. Look what happens at 8 o'clock in the evening. That may end up being the best chance of rain around the Quad Cities. So I do want to mention if you have Saturday evening plans in the far eastern part of the state, you do have to mention the chance for showers still. So there's a chance of rain throughout the day if you're in the far eastern part of the state. That said, it looks like very late, that area of rain will completely clear today. And look how the cloud cover really is starting to break up. This is 1 a.m. So are we completely done with the rain for the weekend? Not quite. Unfortunately, there is a very small chance that we could see a few showers pop up in the northern part of the state on Sunday. I think most of us are going to be dry, and there's going to be more sunshine on Sunday. But I got to keep the chance in there for a couple showers, especially if you're in the Mason City area, though the chance is low. And it's certainly not going to ruin your Sunday plans. Even if you do get a shower, it's going to be a very quick one. Could be as early as about 11 a.m. I'll keep the chance going into the afternoon. It's going to be breezy for everyone on Sunday and still a cool day, but I do think we're going to be warming up. Now, some may get stuck in the upper 50s for highs, but I think more folks are going to be reaching the low 60s. And I do think this very small chance of rain for the northern part of the state is going to go away by 7 o'clock in the evening. And in fact, we might even see temperatures rise a little bit more If we get a little bit more sunshine, we might even get some places into the mid 60s.